Hello everybody and welcome back to another video with me, the Brummy Gamer. So the title of this video says it all. Rayman 2 is getting a remake and I for one can't wait. And an interesting fact about this one, I only found out this news today. That's right. Today is the 18th of August 2025. That is the day that I'm currently recording this video. And I have learnt this morning, it is now currently just gone 7:30 in the evening UK time, and I learnt this morning that Rayman 2 is currently being remade. And when I saw this, I saw it on YouTube, and when I saw it, I thought, it's going to be another clickbait video. But, like, it dawned on me that at the end of the short, it was a YouTube short, that it said that a demo is coming in 2025. So I thought, right, okay, I've got to look deeper into this because Rayman, especially the earlier games, the first one, the second one, and the third one, don't know what I got my hands for. Yes, all three Rayman games were a huge part of my childhood growing up, as well as the later games such as Rayman Legends. Although I do need to complete that. I have played it, but I haven't completed it yet. But yeah, Rayman has been a huge part of my childhood growing up. The second one, I think, was my personal favourite. Don't get me wrong, I love the first one. It was a bit difficult at times, but the second one, there was just something about it that just had that magic that I don't think even the third one could, um, like, that I felt for it. So, yes, I have looked deep into this, and this is what I have learnt so far. So, we are currently on New Dawn Games' official website, and there it is right there on your screen, folks. Rayman 2 Redreamed. This is the project that they're working on. This is the remake. And as you can see, as we scroll down here, there are already 3 screenshots of Rayman looking absolutely fantastic in what I believe and what is to be current generation gaming, or next generation gaming, I imagine. And look how brilliant he looks, just as he looks in the original, just again, next generation. So, I think that it is clearly obvious now that we will be seeing our limbless hero, the guy with no neck, no arms, and no legs. And the only guy I know who can take off his torso and spin it on his finger. Fantastic, fantastic. So there are a couple of videos here, which I will leave in the description, a link to those videos of me. So, yeah. I mean, I did watch these videos earlier. I can't play them because obviously I don't want to be in breach of any copyright at all. But as I say, I will leave the links in the description down below. Right, so they've got some frequently asked questions here. And they are pretty good answers as well. So, like, you can get more of a better understanding of what's to come from New Dawn Games on this project. So the first question we have here is, when is the full game going to be released? And quite simply, you know, it hasn't been announced yet, so they don't know. So it is in the early stages of development still, and it wouldn't be practical to guess a release date because we are a volunteer team recruiting a large game. We don't want to make empty promises. And when I saw that, I thought, you've got my respect. I take my hat off to you for that, because, you know, don't make promises you can't keep. So yeah, that's fantastic, and I love games, organisations like that who do stick to their words and don't um, say one thing and then do another, which I'm not making any accusations of. So, so we will wait until we are closer to completing the game to give a definitive release date. So basically, what that tells me is that they're going to look at the game, they're going to say, right, we're happy with this and we're ready now to release this to us, the general public. Is there going to be a demo? Yes, there is going to be a demo, and apparently this demo is set to be released in the second half of 2025. Well, we are in the second part of the year, but at the moment there is no release date for this demo. As of yet, I believe that this demo could be released sometime in the autumn, so perhaps October, November, December, something like that. But we do know, well, it has been confirmed that there will be a demo for its remake. So which version of Rayman 2, the next question, will this remake be based on? Because there was obviously the original, and then I think there was Rayman, was it Revolution, which was a remake of the Rayman 2 that come out on the generation after the first PlayStation 1 console, and it was also released on the N64 and I think Dreamcast. Was like the PlayStation 2, and I think was it released on GameCube as well? I'm not too sure if it was on GameCube. It might be and might not, but I've never played on a GameCube. I've never owned a GameCube, so unfortunately that would escape my knowledge. But what? So yes, okay. We're working hard to study each version of the game and bring the best aspects of each version to our game. We want the experience to be the best for new and returning players alike. And I like that. So I think they really are looking into this and want to give 100%, 110%. Sorry, I forgot how to talk. My bloody tongue twisters. Right, so moving on. Is this going to be a remaster of the original game or a full remake and reimagining? So they've responded with, our version of Rayman 2 will be a complete reimagining of the original game, featuring expanded levels and story, but keeping the base and tone of the original story and gameplay. Is there going to be a way to play the game with the old soundtrack? No. Oh, okay. So I don't think they're going to be adding the original soundtrack into their project. Our goal is to make a full remake of the entire game as opposed to a HD texture remaster, so we decided that a brand new original soundtrack would suit that vision to the suit that vision the best. So it sounds like they're going to do the soundtracks from scratch again, which, you know, I'm happy with. I ain't got no issues with that at all. And once again, I look forward to it. So will there be a play? Will there be a way to play the Romanian gibberish voices in the game? And they have clearly said no. We are currently going to be only supporting English voice acting for accessibility and convenience. Again, I have no issues with that at all. Are you working on the game for free? Yes. Wow. We are a group of volunteers making this game alongside our normal lives. So they're pretty much doing this for nothing. They're putting together a remake of a game that was a huge part of many gamers' lives who were growing up in the 90s for pretty much nothing. And once again, for that, I take my hat off, because that is dedication. That's why this game will take more than normal games to be made. Oh, I'm terrible at this, but we promise that it will be worth the wait, and I'm sure it will be. Will the combat be improved? The combat is being reworked to remain faithful to the original combat mechanics while also being more modern and fluid to give the best combat experience possible. So they will be working on their own kind of combat. So the way Rayman, I don't know, could throw his lums at people, or just smash, or like with his fist, and just smash the hell out of pirate robots. Again, something to look forward to. No, this is what sort of dropped my face a bit when it said, are you playing on a console release for the game? And they have said that they currently are only working on a PC release, but they have not ruled out bringing the game to consoles. I've done it again. I'm absolutely terrible at this, so my apologies. And they're not ruling out bringing it to mobile as well. So basically, well, as you just saw, that they're bringing it out on PC at the moment, but they're not ruling out a possibility of releasing it on console or mobile. I hope they do release it on console, because I am not really much of a PC gamer. I'm more of a console gamer. And if I were to play it on console, it will be my trusty PS5 because I had the second original game on PlayStation, so why not, eh? So, will the game have a new story? And the story will be the same as the original with some added context, lines, and background information to make it more enjoyable for players. Once again, very exciting indeed. Which version of the hub level will, or HUB, excuse me, level will be in this remake? We'll be creating our own version of the hub level with elements. If I've said that wrong, I do apologise. From each version of the game, we promise you'll love it. So they're promising to us that we will love their version of this remake, and I hope we do. Will this game include a free beach ball? And the answer to that is just a simple straight no. I don't understand the context behind that, but I am sure they have their reasons for that, but I do not know what that means. I don't know if it was like some part of the original game, but I was too young to remember. I think I got this game when I was like 4 or 5 years old, and yeah, I loved it for what it was, like the story and the combat and just the gameplay alone. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've learned so far from the official website of New Dawn Games. That Rayman 2 Redreamed is in work in progress. So I just want to conclude this video with my final thoughts. I think that this game could and should, I'm confident that it will be, a big success in previous remastered games that we've seen from many of our childhood games. One example, Crash Bandicoot. That game was hard, but it was still good though. Yeah, I mean, I love the way that they've gone like deep into thought, and like they're going to include their own techniques, like their own styles of gameplay. As we've just seen now, I can't remember word for word what it was, but once again, I really do hope that they consider releasing this for a console, whether that's PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo Switch, or free, or mobile as well. If people like to play games on the mobile, I'm not really a fan of playing games on mobile. One, because it drains your battery life, and two, it takes up most of your space on your phone. But oh well, that's pretty much it for me. I will leave links in the description for New Dawn Games official website if you want to see for yourself. I will leave links to those videos that you saw on their website, so you can take a look at those. And I too want to offer my personal support to New Dawn Games themselves, and I want to say I hope that it all works out for you. I am looking forward to it, and please give us a console release. So once again, folks, thank you ever so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a big fat thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. That would really help me out. That's it for me. Take care, folks.